Linda. Welcome back to my channel. My lighting feels particularly aggressive today. Today's video is going to be my BOXYCHARM unboxing. So here's my usual spiel. If you've never seen one of my unboxings before, here's how I do it. First, I will go over last month's box and tell you if I used everything, how I liked it, and whether or not I thought that box was worth the $21 that the BOXYCHARM subscription costs. Then I have my husband go into this month's box and he tells me the kind of items that are in it. Maybe there's, eyeshadow or blush or whatever, so I know what I can come on camera with, and then I apply this to my face, give you my first impressions, and let you know whether I thought this month's box was worth $21. Before we go into last month's box, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I put up new videos every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was thinking about changing it, but I think I'm gonna keep it because you guys seem to like this upload time. Thank you so much. I feel like I look positively blue today. Let me adjust this lighting a little. Hang on. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. We're gonna deal with it. Anyway, last month's box, the theme was Make Waves. And again, when I opened this, I was expecting it to be all beachy and, sparkly blues and things like that. No, there was very little that was beachy about this. The first two items that I am going to get out of the way were the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Cleanser and the Dose of Colors Lipstick in Pinky Promise. I did not use either of these. Glam Glow I did not use because it is not a cruelty-free brand and I only use cruelty-free products. And this Dose of Colors lipstick, I love Dose of Colors formula. I do not like hot pink lips on myself, so I did kind of save these aside to give these to a friend, or I'm not going to be using them, so I didn't want to test them on camera. There's another little note for you. When I do my BOXYCHARM unboxings, if I think that I am just going to use this once on camera just to show you how it looks and then never use it again, I am not going to use it on camera because I would much rather pass stuff along to somebody brand new than like, oh, here you go, it's only been used once. But I digress. The next thing that we had in last month's box was the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. I keep saying brush trio. Blush. This was okay. I wound up using this a lot, to be honest. Like, I did try it out, and I've tried all three colors. I've tried them as sort of like a blush topper, as a highlighter almost, because this one is very shimmery. I've tried them in all different ways, and it's okay. I'm gonna continue to use it, but it's definitely not my favorite blush I've ever used. It's not the greatest thing of all time. Does it suck? Nope. Is it the best thing I've ever tried? Nope. This did retail for $22. Would I pay $22 for it knowing what I know now? I wouldn't. I would probably pay around $15 for it because it is okay. And it's nice to have the variety of blushes in there, but I would not pay $22. Next was the Bodyography Liner Pencil, and it is a bright blue kind of shade. I used this several times actually, which surprised me because usually Bodyography and I do not agree. I usually find their pencils to be very scratchy and shitty, to be frank. This one though blends out really nicely. I like to wear this under my eyes and just kind of blend it out either with my finger or with a smudge brush. I do enjoy it. I would not pay $14 for this by any stretch of the imagination though. I would pay maybe $5 for this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go like Wet n Wild. I feel like this is $1 eyeliner. But it's okay. It really is, it's okay. Then there was the product that was the most surprising to me of all, and is the Ciate London Eye Luster Cream Shadow. Let me do another swatch of this for you guys. Frankly, I was shocked with the amount of times I've used this. I've used this easily once a week, sometimes twice a week, because it is so easy to apply and the shimmer is gorgeous and obviously really reflective, but at the same time, it's subtle enough that you can wear it without being like, hello, glitter. I wore this to work. I wore this to the grocery store. I wore this everywhere. And at $22, I think if they came out with a ton of other colors, I might pay $22 for this. So being that the box is $21 on its own, would I have paid $21 for all three of these? Absolutely. This is definitely not my favorite box there's ever been by any stretch of the imagination, but I would have paid $21 for these three items. Okay, the part I'm excited about. Let's move on to the June box. So the first thing I always do is I check out the card inside. Now, one side tells you the products that are in there. The other side tells you the theme of this month's box, and it is Getaway. Okay, Getaway, what would I expect? See, the first thing I think when I think Getaway is like travel size items, but Boxy is good for full size items, so I don't know. The themes seem to rarely make sense, so I don't even know why I look at the theme anymore. This could say like, come to the circus, and it would be like a neutral eyeshadow palette, and you're like, what? The first item, what the hell is, the first item is destroyed. Do you see, like, what? Oh, okay, good. This is the Touch and Soul No Problem Prime Essence with Calendula officinalis flower extract. I love Calendula officinalis extract. So the card says that this primer tightens up your pores, keeping your skin silky smooth. This is interesting because just recently we had the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer, and they've also sort of recently been added to some cruelty-free lists, I'm noticing. So while I couldn't use the other one, I am gonna be able to try this today. Let me see, is this water-based? Yes, this is a water-based primer, so this will go well with my water-based foundations. If you have a silicone-based foundation that you usually use, it's best to keep a silicone-based primer as well. They mesh well together, they love each other, they're getting married, they're having kids, it's the game of life. I don't know if I said it, but that retails for $23. The next item is, what are you? Oh, we have something from Dominique Cosmetics. Oh, pretty. So this is a lip gloss in the shade Lemonade. It is a lovely pink shade. I don't know too much about this brand, to be honest. I do know that it's by Kristen Dominique. They do have the PETA cruelty-free logo on the back. I don't usually trust that, so give me a second, let me look and see if they are cruelty-free. Okay, so while they're not appearing on a lot of cruelty-free sites, to be honest, I did go into a Facebook group that I'm a part of to ask if anybody knew their cruelty-free status, and it appears that they are cruelty-free. I would like a little more concrete proof. I will try this out today for the first time, but again, I'm hoping that I can check in with you guys next month to let you know more details on whether or not they are actually cruelty-free. This retails for $17, which is kind of on par for a lot of lip glosses that are not drugstore. Okay, 2 for 2 that I'm okay with. The next item is by Saint-Tropez. This is the Self Tan Classic. Mine was open, even though there's like a sticker here, mine was open, but okay. So it would appear that this is a cruelty-free product. This is their bronzing mousse for a natural looking tan, and this retails for $24.50. Here's the thing, I'm not a self-tanning girl. I just don't do it. I don't know, it's not my thing. So even if I do decide to use this, I'm gonna have to come back next month and let you know what I thought, because ain't nobody got time right now to put on some self-tanner. But if I'm being honest, the chances are that I am likely just gonna pass this on to a friend. I would hate to use it once again and then just be like, okay, here it is, lightly used, you're welcome. This retails for $24.50, which is a very little guy. I wonder if a little bit of this goes a long way, because that seems expensive. The fourth item is a pencil. It is a Dirty Little Secret pale pink lip pencil. Hang tight. So doing some research, it doesn't look like any site, even Dirty Little Secret's own site, is listing them as a cruelty-free brand. So while this color is lovely, it's just your regular kind of rosy, dusty pink. I will not be using this. I will pass this on to my table. And the fifth item is, okay, maybe this goes with the Saint-Tropez bronzer, or tanner rather. This is a tan application mitt. That's very nice that they give that to you, and it's supposed to apply a flawless golden tan with streak-free finish. So is there something else? Yes, there is. This is the Tarte BU Naturally Eyeshadow Palette. Hold on a second. Okay, I just got confused. So this is the BU Naturally Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Tarte palette we received in BOXYCHARM a few months ago. So I mean, just the packaging is similar, but let's see what these colors look like. Okay, so this is an exceedingly neutral palette, and comparing it with the other palette from Tarte, these, I mean, they're too similar. They're too similar. I can't, in good faith, bring myself to use this. I, again, would rather pass this on to somebody, because this would make a really cool gift. And I mean, it is very, very neutral, which is great for a lot of people. But I would rather have a single shadow in a bright, bright, bright color than another palette like this. No, I think I'm just gonna pass this one on to a friend. That's kind of a bummer, because I'm guessing this was the big ticket item. Yeah, this is a $36 palette. I would not pay $36 for these, but to show you sort of what it looks like, I'll use this in the tutorial, because it's basically the same thing. Also interesting, there was no padding in this month's box, so I'm wondering if that's how like stuff got destroyed and the sticker was off of this. There's always padding in these boxes. Did anybody else's box have no padding? Because I find that to be a little strange. Okay, let's put this stuff on my face. We're gonna start with the Touch and Soul No Problem Prime Essence. Oh, it's very watery, very watery. Oh, wow, very watery. I should have mentioned that I have already applied my skincare, by the way. This genuinely feels like I just applied water to my face. It is very, very thin. We'll see how it reacts with my foundation, but it feels very slippy. My skin does look nice and it kind of has like a little bit of a glow. I mean, it looks very hydrated, but at the same time, like it feels weird. Well, was that exciting to watch me put on primer? Because for the most part, the only other thing I'm going to be using is this lip gloss. So I will do my foundation on screen so we can see how it reacts with this primer. I am using, no crap, the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. You guys are used to this, you know. So there is a bit of luminosity coming through, and this is a dewy foundation, but I do feel like a little bit of that is from the primer, but also kind of when I say luminosity, I also kind of mean just a straight up grease ball. I feel like I'm going to have to powder this more than I usually would. I usually put very little powder on, just a little bit under my eyes, maybe on the sides of my nose and my smile line area. I think I might have to powder all over. Let's see with concealer. So I don't know if you can tell, but my skin still looks just greasy. I don't know if I like this. Of course, a primer is also based on its staying power. So that's something I'm gonna have to check in with you guys next month about, because this is just kind of a first impressions. But I do feel like my hair is crazy. I do feel like this might not stay all day. Again, we will see. I will let you guys know next month. I'm gonna go off screen and I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm gonna do a quick look with this neutral palette. I'm gonna just basically do everything but lip gloss, and I will be right back. So here is one difference. The new palette definitely has more mattes in it. This is pretty much all shimmer, so I do have to use this with another palette, whereas that one could be a standalone. Still though, I have so many neutrals, I just would rather pass it on to a friend. Okay, I have everything on but the lips, so I am going to go in with the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss. Is Lemonade the shade name? Let's see. No, this is called Peach Tea. I would normally never apply a lip gloss without doing a liner or a lipstick, but I want to try it just for the color to show you guys. This does have that sort of flat, felty applicator on the top, which I do like for lip gloss because I don't need it to be super precise like a doe foot. So let's see. Ugh, what's that smell? Oh God, let's see if the smell goes away. Hold on. Oh God, oh God. Oh, why do I keep smelling it? It's, what is it? Oh, it's so bad. Butterscotch. I think it's butterscotch, which I hate butterscotch. The smell is going away though, thank God. It's okay. I don't love it. It's a little, it's not too sticky. It's not too sticky, but I'm gonna try it with a lip liner and see if that makes a difference. Oh God, if I'm putting it on again, that means I'm gonna have to deal with the smell again. Okay, should I just like hold my breath while I'm doing this? Whew. So I don't love this. I hate the smell. Like, I despise the smell. And I don't love the feel of this. I'm not a huge lip gloss person, but I have found a few that I've liked, like the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, or especially the Pixi Lip Lift Max in Honey Sheen specifically, that I really do like. This I do not like. It smells so strong. I can still smell it kind of lingering. And I mean, I don't love the look of it. I don't think it makes my lips look as juicy or as wet as I like when I'm gonna be wearing a gloss. So even though I used this once, I am going to be passing this on to a friend. So would I have paid $21 for this month's box? Absolutely not. And this is the first time in a while that I've said that, to be honest. This is the first time that I've been disappointed with pretty much everything in the box. Dang. Like, this primer, I'm gonna let you guys know next month how I really feel about it. As of right now, it does feel okay, but I did have to powder it down a lot more than usual. We know how I feel about this lip gloss. This tanning stuff, I'm just not gonna use, so I'm gonna pass it on. Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics, this is not cruelty-free. And then the palette is basically a dupe of another palette we already got, or it's just a neutral palette. So I'm a bit bummed by this month's box. So the value of this month's box was $115.50. So for somebody, this might be a great value. It is just not a value for me personally. As always, let me know down in the comments what you guys have got in your boxes, or if you got the same, let me know how you feel about it. All this hair is getting stuck in this gloss. I have to take it off. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know what you got in this month's box. Let me know what you thought of it. I love hearing all that stuff, and I love having the discussions with you and being jealous over what you got that I didn't get. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. You are super freaking rock stars. I love you with my whole heart, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Bye!